Good morning, good evening here on YouTube. When you come in, let me know you're here, please. I appreciate you. I'm having some technical difficulties on YouTube today, guys. What is going on? Hold on one second. Are we live over here? If you're in my live on YouTube, say something down below, please. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. If you're joining me on TikTok, welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Hopefully the lighting is okay. We have some sun coming in through this window right now. We got some sun coming in. I like it. All right. It's reconnected. Okay. Welcome in, guys. So I don't even know what I was getting ready to say, guys. My apologies. I'm a little all over the place this morning. YouTube, let me know if we're good. In the chat, let me know. Say hello. Say something so I know we're connected. If you can hear me loud and clear, if you can hear me, everybody, let me know, okay? So, all right. Are we good? YouTube, are we good? TikTok, are we good, guys? Just give me a number 1, a number 2, something in the chat, please. Something's going on today. I always say when there's somebody trying to block you from doing your thing and trying to be successful, I say, not today, Satan, because he ain't getting me today. Sorry, not today. Nice try. There's always ways to get around that stuff, guys. But I do want to know, am I doing okay over here on the YouTube before I get started? Before I get into my spiel. Okay, I was talking about scrolling, right? We were talking about scrolling. That's what we were talking about. So all of us are on social media, okay? We're always scrolling. We're trying to find that next distraction. We're trying to, find the next opportunity. We're trying to do all kinds of things online. We're watching other people's content. And I'm grateful and thankful because that's how people find me. That's why I like content creation, right? I'm thankful and grateful for that. I'm thankful and grateful for these platforms to allow me as a content creator come on here and share things that I love, share things that are working. Please let me know that you're here. Because I think I'm going to have to go back to the old ways. Okay, guys, give me one more second. TikTok, because I don't know what's going on. Are you guys still over here? I'm not seeing nobody commenting. Okay, but we're still over here on the TikTok, right? I just want to make sure that I don't want to have a recording because YouTube will record my videos for later. Hi, Teacher Claudia. How are you today? And guys, if you're new to me, give me a follow. That's not going to hurt you. If you don't like anything I have to talk about, you can always unfollow. I am trying to build this platform up. I go live every day on 2 platforms. YouTube, let me know if I'm still here with you. If you're still here with me, okay? TikTok, are you still here with me, okay? So we might have to use another platform. It's trying to connect and reconnect. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Mo, what's going on? Also, let me know where you guys are from. I'm from Virginia, United States. I get that question a lot. I am from the USA, born and raised in Northern Virginia. We are just now trying to get through this snow that we got. I don't know if you guys have got the snow, how you feel about it, but we're trying to work through it. My teenager has been out of school for 3 days now. I think they're going to have a late opening tomorrow. We shall see. A late opening. Okay. Is anybody here on YouTube? Can you hear me loud and clear? Okay, so we're going to get into it. I hope that you guys hear me. If not, I'm going to have to shut this live down. Maybe I'll go live for YouTube at 11. If you can't say anything to me and you can't hear me, then there's no point in me doing the live on the YouTube, okay? So we're going to get kicking this off, all right? So a little bit about me, guys. For those who are joining, my name is Manuela Vincent. Thank you. Welcome to my platforms. I am a regular average person, but I did come from a corporate background. I was in corporate HR for 20 years. That was my career. That was what I got my degrees in. I did the whole thing. Unfortunately, in 2024, they decided to restructure. They laid me off When I left there, I didn't have a savings, retirement, no plan B. People always say, why? You've been in 20 years, because I never could afford it. Okay, maybe y'all can afford those extras. My husband has been working 2 jobs for years to barely keep us afloat, raising kids throughout the years, 2 teenagers, trying to provide for them food in the house, clothing, school shoes, all the stuff. It's always been a struggle for us, even when I worked. So when that layoff hit, that did put us in more debt. We had to basically use credit cards to try to keep utilities on and pay for groceries and all that stuff. Anybody here relate to that? Like, am I the only person that feels this way or has gone through any kind of struggle? Because now I found a solution. I'm a solution giver. You understand what I'm saying? I had a problem. My problem was I was laid off, right? Coming out of there with no backup plan. So what I did was I tried to apply for more jobs because that's the most convenient thing people do. You keep trying to apply. Now is that there's a lot of competition in the market. And I know this to be true because I have friends who are still unemployed. And I always say to them, well, what have you tried? What are you doing? They don't want to hear it. Maybe some of you don't want to hear my mouth. Maybe you don't want to hear the facts because people don't like to hear the truth. It hurts. I know this because they're still unemployed. I keep telling them, why don't you think about doing something online, a business for yourself? It doesn't have to be a brick and mortar business. It doesn't have to cost you tens and thousands of dollars to do this. First and foremost, it's going to get you out of your situation that you're already in. Clearly, you have a problem. It's the financial aspect. Maybe you don't want your wife. Okay, in this situation, I'm talking about the male. He's unemployed. He doesn't want the burden on his wife. I'm on the other side of that. My husband busting his butt for 2 jobs, and I don't want him to have the burden. Okay, so with all that being said, I try to talk to people and tell them you can build an online business that already has everything you need. That's what I found 20 months ago. What did I do? I purchased a program that has a bunch of classes in it. I get daily training, interactive training from a multiple 7-figure earner. No, what is this not? What is this? Let's hit those first. This is not going to be another MLM for you guys that are inquiring. It's not going to be another network marketing company. You're not recruiting anybody. I have customers that want to buy digital programs. Why? Because the digital marketing industry is expected to be $1 trillion industry by the year 2033. Everybody is online. You go to your local mall, I bet you that a lot of stores are closing. Why? People don't want to do that anymore. They want to just get convenient shopping done online. Your average, I would say maybe 5%, 10% will still go to the mall, just they want to hang out. They're probably going to be more along the lines in the food court, all online. Okay? Big retailers are all online. I don't know why this is reconnecting and disconnecting. Let me know if you guys still hear me. So am I good? Just let me know. Guys, are you over here on YouTube? Like, I see people coming in and out. I don't know if you're peekabooing. Like, what's the deal over here? Yesterday was a good time to come on. I don't know if I got to switch it again. I did 10 today. I normally did 11. I'm trying to get on here when the most people will be engaging, okay? If you're not engaging with me, what are you on here for? Let's help a sister out a little bit, okay? If I can see, I understand if you don't like what I'm talking about, but that's what I talk about on my lives. I talk about how I've learned to make an income from my phone working 2 hours a day. Okay. That's what I talk about. If you're someone who's in the 9-to-5 grind and you're sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck, hey, you're not alone. That was me. Okay. That's what I share. I'm just a 52-year-old lady over here. Okay. Nobody's special, but I found a way that really works now. I'm not sitting there wasting time on silly little affiliate programs that give you little pennies. I found a way to be a new platform. It's showing that it's trying to reconnect. It's disconnecting. It's reconnecting. John Kelly, let me know if you're on here today, okay? So guys, I'm going to be sharing some information with you. Information is very important. If you don't get the information, how are you to know what I'm talking about? Okay. I can share with you, but I want to go in a little bit more with you to let you know what exactly I do. Like right now, what I'm doing online is part of my 2-hour workday. Hi, ma'am. I'm not here to troll. All I want to. Well, you can't date me because I'm married. Hi, how are you today? Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. DC, you're back. Hello, how are you? Thanks for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. So I'm worrying about YouTube today, guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm on a new platform. I'm doing amazing. I'm feeling so much better, DC, as opposed to 2 to 3 weeks back when I was hospitalized. I feel so much better, guys. I'm telling you, I got to slowly get my workout grind on again, though. At least walk 30 minutes a day, right? John Kelly, are you hearing me? I may have to go live at 11, guys, on YouTube. I don't know what's going on today. I might not be able to use this app anymore that I'm part of. So can someone put number 2 if you can hear me on YouTube? Thank you, George Nino. How are you? Welcome to my live. Are you new here? So what I'm doing, guys, I don't need a job. Survivor, I don't need to work a job. Keep your job and get your job. See how people are? I don't need to. Hey, Eva, I don't need to get a job anymore. I found a business. I'm never going back to a job. You get a job. You get a job. Keep your job. Anybody who ever tells me that, bye-bye immediately. Because I don't have time for that stuff. I don't want a job. This is why I do my business, so I don't got to get one. I don't like leaving my home. I like to be home. I like to hang out with my kids, my family, do the thing, have dinner ready, do what I like to do in the daytime. Okay, don't come at me with that job nonsense. You get one. Thank you for the likes and the hearts over here on YouTube. So that means you hear me, right? All right, guys. So again, I found a program just scrolling. Scrolling is not going to make you money, guys. Who here wants to make money in 2026? Like, I'm not talking about no chump change. Who here, put a number 2 if you're here to make money. You're here to learn how to make income from your phone, working 2 hours a day. Put a number 2 if that is you. You're tired of beating around the bush. You're tired of joining things that don't work. You're tired of working a 9-to-5 grind where it's barely anything coming in. I can relate to all that stuff. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. What's up? Eminem, what's up? Yo. Okay. If that is you, you're the right person that I want to talk to. Okay. Because this is not for everybody. You're Hans. Why do you have Eminem as your username? Thank you so much. I appreciate you being on my live today. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Put a number 1. Okay. We're having some technical difficulties. I don't know what is going on. I like the hearts. I appreciate whoever's giving me the hearts over here. Hans is giving me hearts over here. It must be delayed. So I see, is it Alicia? Thank you for the ones. I appreciate you. 11111. I love it. Okay. That's what I talk about on my lives, guys. If you want to learn how to be able to make income from your phone, and I'm not going to guarantee it. I'm not going to guarantee it because that's not ethical for me to say that. But I'm going to tell you what I've done, what people in my community of 58,000 are doing. Matter of fact, one of the stay-at-home moms just yesterday, her goal was to make 10K this month. That's what we teach you through our blueprint, through our program. How to make 10K in your first 30 days of doing this, okay? That's what we teach you. Well, she accomplished that goal. Her first 2 weeks in, I believe she made $3,600 doing this program, because this is not just a learning program. You get to earn from it too. It's digital, guys. Digital programs that we get to resell for 100% profit, okay? That's what we have here. It's not a physical product. It's not a little affiliate like on TikTok Shop. Don't come at me, TikTok people. TikTok shop people, do your thing. If that's what you like and you like to go live for hours and you might be selling a blanket on there. Because I seen them, a blanket, and you're in your cozy little thing. You're leaning back and you got those blankets. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. These people are on here all day selling. God knows how many they have to sell to make a good profit. Where I can make one sale, I get a customer. I don't recruit nobody. I get a customer like they get a customer. But the difference is I'm selling a digital program that educates people on digital marketing. One sale here can bring me in anywhere. Guys, these are the amounts that you can make here potentially. Okay, $100, $300, $600, $900, $1,400. That's what you get to make here when you buy one of these digital programs. You learn from it, you sell them, and you don't got to be on here, hey, buy one of my programs. We don't do it like that. We teach you how to do attraction marketing so that people come and they ask you for what you're doing. It's that simple here. I don't know if you're part of something like that. We're going to teach you how to brand yourself. We're going to teach you how to get brand deals. We're going to teach you about advanced AI training. We're going to teach you how to build your email list because that's important. I don't know if you understand that. $10 billion. Let's go. Okay? Let's go. Okay? I love it. I have big goals. I've been doing this for 20 months. I've been able to, first step, to replace the income I lost on a day job. I've been able to do that. Now my goal is to get to my first 6 figures by the end of the year in this digital space. And it's possible because I have all these high digital programs that people out here want them. Okay. That lady, Christina, actually, guys, let me show you over here on the TikTok real quick. Let me find that tool on here. Let me find it. Where's my fax? No. Where is it? Right here. Let me show you this. And this is not my result. I told you I'm not at 10K yet, but I'm sharing with you what is possible. This is big. Hold on, guys. Let me make this small. Okay, this just happened yesterday to my girl, Christina. She's in our community, right? This lady right here is a stay-at-home mom. I share this not to brag or boast to anybody. I'm sharing my screen, guys. Hold on, let me turn my camera. How do I flip the camera on this thing? Oh, this is a new device. This right here, flip. Okay, you see this? If you guys can see this, I'm showing you my other live that I'm on right now. You see the screen? This is showing one of the ladies in our community. She's an amazing girl. She's just a stay-at-home mom. She just hit her first $10,900 month. The month's not even over yet. She just hit it. 3 weeks as a stay-at-home mom. She's showing her kids because they had snow days. They're out, right? They are out of school and she's at home just relaxing. I follow her on social media, by the way. She literally is just in her house with her kids, stay-at-home mom, teenagers, right? And they're sledding, they're doing things in their backyard, and automation kicks in. This is why this works, guys. It's not luck. We have an automated system that works for us when we're hanging out with our kids, eating, sleeping, mentoring. When I was sleeping, I've had sales come in. It's because we've learned to utilize what the tools are in this business to let it work for us, okay? Now, is that typical? I like to put this disclaimer out. And there's another guy in my community that always says this. Is that typical? No. Are you expected to come into this and immediately make this kind of income? God bless you. I hope you do. But that's not typical, so you shouldn't be typical. If you can follow what we teach you, which is clearly every day, we do a 2-hour workflow. We are consistent. I'm going to break it down what we do every day. Thank you. I'm never going to come on here and say, come on in, and immediately you're going to see all this money raining from the sky. No, I made my investment back. That's your first goal. When you invest in one, but I would say 5% on average are probably really working it. That's sad because people always expect those results to come instantly without putting in any work. You wouldn't expect that to do that on a job. So why would you expect to do that in a business? You still got to put effort in. We're going to give you the tools every day. We're going to tell you, okay, tell me your story. You're going to get 1% better on your story. That's what's going to help you to trigger those people to come and buy from you. I come and tell you my story every day on my lives. Do I or do I not? Those of you who are new to me, let me remove this. Let me get back in here and remove this. How do I do that now, guys? Oh my gosh. Enhance effects. Let's bring it down. There we go. Got it. So every day I share my story. Yeah, right, Alicia, you know me. I share that I lost my job at the age of 52. That's relatable to older people, I think. I've had 19-year-olds join me in this. But for the average person, I'm really trying to connect with people that are in the 9-to-5 grind who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Don't want to keep working forever till the day you die, do you? Right? If there's another way and I have a blueprint, a free blueprint that's going to let you know what it's all about, why wouldn't you want to learn about it? That's what I teach people, right? So if I found that and I found the solution that's worked for me, chances are it can work for you too. If you're willing to purchase the program, come in and grind. Let's go. We're going to teach you everything you need to know. You're going to come every day, 3 times a day and post a video, a short content video. 3 times a day consistently. You're not going to do 1 a day. That's not going to get you any results. Your goal is to get people coming and finding you so they can ask you what you're doing, ma'am, sir. That's what I've been doing for the last 20 months. That's why I'm able to get sales. Do I get sales every single day? No. The goal here is to get daily pay, which this program pays you instantly. When a person buys your program, you get paid instantly to your what do you call it? Square, Stripe, PayPal, whatever you set up back there. Okay. I've had 1,800 weeks, 1 on a Monday, 1 on a Friday. That's what's possible here. It just depends on what your story is, who's relating to it. You got to learn to tell your story. You got to share what your struggle point was. There's people that say they didn't really have a struggle, but they were bored at home. That could be a struggle for some people who feel that way. Maybe they're bored. Maybe they want to contribute more. They're just like, I don't want to be at home all day with the kids. I want to do something. Maybe their man's makes money like that. But they want to just maybe have a little nest egg for themselves. They don't want to burden their husband, let the husband do his thing. Maybe they want that little nice side money coming in so they can go get their hair did or whatever it is. That's their perfect audience. Every one of you on social media, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Alicia. Maybe every single one of us has a problem. I don't know what your problem is. A lot of people have financial problems. They're struggling. People don't have a retirement because I couldn't afford to do those deductions when I was working a job. So when I got laid off, I said, I'm not going to go back and worry about a job again. It didn't help me. I was struggling anyways. Let me sit back and see what else is online that I can do. I would like to try this, but it takes money to make money. This program costs $1,400. And I am not working, and I'm a single mom of 2 boys and a teenager and a 10-year-old. Valid points, Natalie. I'm glad you even took a look at it. So you've been in my automations. Why don't we chat, Natalie? Why don't you come and email me? So let me just explain that. I like that you're a go-getter first and foremost. You're already talking about the $1,400 program. You don't got to start there, Natalie. I didn't start at $1,400. That's a new program we have. I started at the $900 program. And guess what, Natalie? And for anyone else watching, I didn't have $900 on a credit card. I didn't have any severance. I couldn't afford it. I said, I need to change something. I need to change something. Natalie, you need to change something. I understand you're a single mom, 2 boys. We have a bunch of those in here. We have a bunch of those in our community. They sold things in their house to come up with the funds. You don't got to start at no $1,400, Natalie. I have 5 programs. If you look down the page, if you looked at the information, my smallest program's $100, Natalie. $100. Anybody can start with $100, right? A lot of us, our cell phones are $50 to $100 a month, right? Let's turn your cell phone into a money-making machine. That's what we teach you in this, okay? So this is nothing against you. I admire single moms, and I know the struggle's real out there. But see, the people that got in here are not excuse makers. There was a mother who was working 2 jobs, Natalie. She's now at a $700,000 income. She started 3 years ago in this. She was a single mom herself, divorced, 2 teenage daughters at home. She was working a waitress job and a trucking job. She was able to quit her one job as a waitress within 6 months of doing this. Okay? So there's always going to be that money issue. Like everybody has a money problem. Everybody has that money objection when it comes to this. But like I said, if I would have not have taken advantage of the payment plans on this, that's how I did it. If you can't afford a payment plan because you know you don't have employment or money coming in, you can always look around, sell things that you don't use in your house. There's always a way, but people don't do that. Because they go for the easy way. Like they just say, okay, well, I'm just going to stay complacent. I'm going to see and I'm going to tell you, there is nothing else out there like that. You're right. It takes money to make money. You have to invest because this is a business, Natalie. I like your comment. You have to invest in your learning. If you were to go learn something else, you have to pay for that too. Your first goal, like I said, is to come back, hit the ground running, to get your investment back. Now you're in profit, right? Now you got proof. I just got a sale. Let me go back out here and start sharing that with people. I got my first sale. This thing works. All you got to do is this, X, Y, Z. And we teach you the rest. There's always going to be people that just don't, they're going to stay complacent. And that's not against you directly, Natalie. I hear from so many people in my email box. You did look at them. Both boys are online there because of the challenges with Arizona schools. Listen, Natalie, I have 2 kids. I have 3 total, 1 adult. Well, he's technically an adult, 19 years old. He tried college, couldn't handle it, came back. These two of my kids, 2 out of the 3 have been on IEPs. They're special ed as far as they've struggled with math and writing and reading since they were little. I'm so thankful and grateful. This is not to brag at all. Listen, let me tell you, when you can overcome those challenges, my daughter who's 17, she's going to be 18 in August. She got accepted to Pitt, University of Pitt. She's got an IEP. Her teachers put her down. Her teachers were telling her, you're not going to be able to get into those kind of big colleges. She proved them wrong. I'm so proud of this girl. So I understand the challenges. I actually am not making. No, I know you're not making excuses. I'm just saying in generalities, a lot of people, when it comes to the expense on a program, I'm just trying to put it in perspective, Natalie. God bless you, okay? I'm not here to criticize you. I understand it's hard, okay? My goal is to retire my husband from his second job. I'm still not there yet. I'm tired of him. He's 60. He's getting high blood pressure. That's why I decided to invest in this so I can start building that nest egg so I can get him out of there, right? Everybody has a problem. So I know you're not making an excuse, but for the most people, they're always going to say it's too much money. Well, when you find a program, when you're able to turn $900 investment into $5,000 in the first year, I think that's pretty good. I don't know about you, from being home and online, okay? My goal is to get to 6 figures by the end of the year. That mama I just told you about, who's a stay-at-home mama, I didn't even tell you her whole backstory because that's her story. But I can tell you this. She has a vet husband who works blue collar, like my husband's a blue collar worker. And he has been injured being a vet. He works hard, right? My husband works hard. Well, she got tired of having him be the only one bringing the income in. When you get to that point, that's how I felt. You need to do something, right? In your case, you're by yourself. You're with your boys, right? I get it. That's a lot. I don't want to ask you anything personal on here, Natalie. Can you just email me? I would love to talk to you. And I know you're not making excuses. Don't be embarrassed. Just email me because you're in my system and I want you to talk to me. Because I want to talk about these things. These are real life things going on. Okay? Again, let's give her some love, please. Because that's hard being a single mom. I can't even imagine. Although sometimes I feel like I've been. Yeah, I love my husband, but he's out here busting 2 jobs. He's tired. Can't really help me, right? I'm glad I have teenagers now. But when he was doing that when they were little, he missed out on their soccer practices, all that stuff. Okay, so guys, we're going to keep getting into it. Natalie, I appreciate you being here. I'm thankful you're in my automations. I hope I provide value to you. If you wish and you feel moved to do so, I'm not going to make you. Please email me. I'd love to send you a personal message. And I really want to help you. I don't want you to be stuck grinding. I don't know if you said you work too. I can't even remember what you said. Maybe I missed it. I would like to try this, but it takes money. Yeah. And you said you're not working and I'm a single mom. Yeah, you're not working. I mean, if you're getting any kind of assistance, if you could, I would that's what I tell people. I got people who are on unemployment. This helped a lady in here who's in our community. She actually, this pays more than unemployment, guys. I already told you, my biggest seller is 900. Unemployment's like 300 a week. It's nothing, right? So, Natalie, are you still in my email automations? Are you still getting my emails? Actually, okay, let me do this. No problem. Hold on one second. Because I feel bad. I don't like people struggling because I know what the struggle is. I know. And I don't want you to think I'm discounting you. I'm not about just selling a program. I genuinely want to help 9-to-5ers, people like you struggling to get out of it. Okay. Hold on one second. Anybody who wants to email me, this is the way to, This is the way to email me, guys. You see, I put my website. Anybody watching me, guys, over here, I know I didn't show you yet. You can go double tap here, or you can go to this orange button and you can connect with me. Or you can go here, ManuelaVincent.com. I still haven't gone over the program yet. I like to talk in the beginning. I'm sorry. I shouldn't apologize for that. But Natalie, go there again, put your email address in, and then you're going to get you saw the programs. You probably are in the program. You probably are in my system if you saw the programs. If not, just go back there, put your email in, and then we're going to connect. You're going to email me. Once you get the blueprint, you're going to email me right away, and we're going to have a discussion. That's with anybody watching me right now. That's the best way to reach me. I will not give you my phone number because I don't know you. When you join me, I will give you my number. So if you have questions, we can text with each other. I'm not going to give my number out on the social media, guys, only with the people that work with me closely. But yes, do that, Natalie, please. I am not about to let you just struggle like that. Right? I want to help people. I know it's a lot of money for people that don't have the money. 900 was a lot for me, but I got to prove. And I basically had my husband. So whatever the cost, and actually I was on unemployment at the time, right? I was on unemployment. So I used some of that income. That's what I was trying to say to people. If you're on unemployment, utilize that state money, friends. And buy yourself a program. Come in at the cheapest one if you can. $100. I have a program for $300. You can always upgrade later if you like to. Oh, you got my email this morning? Did you get my email this morning, Natalie? Was it about Happy Wednesday? I don't know. So you're already in my automations. Was it like the Happy Wednesday email I sent this morning and I was talking about the stay-at-home mom? who's in here, maybe. I don't know. So if you got that email, you're in my automations. Okay, so just reply back to that. And what I want you to do is just share what you're most concerned about. I don't want everybody on here knowing about your business, especially if you don't want to share it, okay? So go ahead and do that for me, and we're going to have a conversation. I'm going to give you a personal message. And, even if it's not now, God always gives you something in the right timing. I believe that. He brought this to me in the right timing. He knew I was tired of the 9-to-5 grind. He knew I was burnt out. I was crying because I had a miserable boss, sitting in the car on my lunch break crying. Guys, that's what I did. And I never told my husband about that. I was miserable on my job, but I didn't know how to get out of it. And so this came in the right timing for me. And so that's why I like to share it. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, Natalie. I appreciate you. Just, email me. And we're going to have a conversation. Okay. Because I feel bad for people. I understand it because I've been there. Okay. Mom, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I grew up in low income apartments with my mom. Okay. I know what it's like to struggle. Okay. I have a husband, but he doesn't make a lot of money, but he tries. I want to get out of that generational curse and build that wealth for my family. I want to be the legacy leaver, the legacy builder leaver. That's what I want. My kids know it. They hear me on my lives all the time. They know what I want from my family. And that's the reason I come live and I talk about it. Okay, guys? So again, I know we're off topic a little bit. It's okay. I just want to share with you that this program does work. You got to be willing to invest, though. You got to find a way to invest. If that's borrowing the income and borrowing the money and telling whoever you're borrowing from, hey, I'm going to give it back to you once I get in profit mode. That would be another way to come up with it. People have done that in here. Okay. I have payment plan options, Klarna, Afterpay. I have other ones that are off my page that can assist you with getting started with it. I have another lady who's excited about getting started too. I have two. They were like, you got payment plans. Ooh, let me try one of those, right? You want to leave a legacy for your boys too. Who doesn't want to leave a legacy for their family? Some people don't think like that. Like, I don't see when my parents died, Natalie, and I'm talking to anybody listening. When my parents died, God rest their soul, they left me with debt of their own. I don't want to leave my kids with debt. I want to be able to pay all my debt off and then have them have the things they need, that income as a nest egg for them. They're going to be doing their own things. Like, they like to work, right? My daughter's going to get into psychology. That's going to be her major. So they're going to do their own thing, but I want to help my kids. I want them to have the things that I never could have. That's what a legacy is all about. What did daddy leave for their kids at the end of the day? So that's what my goal is with this program. I'm thankful for Michelle O'Neill who developed this program. You understand? She had made her first 6. She's the owner. She's the builder of the blueprint and these 5 digital programs. If it wasn't for her, we'd be struggling. So she developed these based on her own experience. So her first 6 months, she made her first 6 figures with this business. I promote 5 digital programs that teach people how to be digital marketers, because that's what I am. Through the process, you're going to learn how to build an income using your phone, working 2 hours a day. That's what you're going to be taught in the programs. We're different than a lot of these other courses and things out here, okay? I just told you 5 digital programs. 5 digital programs, you have the ability to make anywhere from $100, $300, $900, $600, and $1,400. That's the cost of each of the programs. When you buy your level of education, you're going to then have all those in your website. People are going to come through, see what you have. They're going to decide to buy it or not. Like I just said, Joe. Hey, Joe. I'm not going to explain it over and over again. If you want to get the details, go to manuelavincent.com. What I do is I create content. The content that I create is short form videos like on shorts on YouTube. People come and see me talking about how I found a program that saved me after my layoff. That's my story. I story tell. I tell people I got laid off at 52 and I didn't have anything coming to save me. No one's coming to save me. I didn't have another job that I could rely on. So I found these programs. I purchased one of the programs and it's taught me digital skills in the digital space because everything is online now. And now I've learned to build an email list. I've learned to brand myself. I have an online business that works for me 24/7. So how I get the word out about these programs is number one, I'm live with you guys right now. Number two, every day I create 3 short form videos. I talk about my pain point, how it helped me, and how you can learn more about it. If you want the details down in the comments, put the word blueprint and I will get it over to you. So what I just dropped in chat is the blueprint. It's talking about a done for you business in a box. Okay? You're not going to be able to make this kind of income selling just regular products. I'm sorry, my friend. A lipstick that costs $9, you'd have to sell 100 to get to $900. I have a digital program that's $900. When someone buys, that instantly comes into my Stripe account, my PayPal account, or my Square account. Okay? That's how these programs work. It's e-learning. It's digital marketing. That's for sure. We will have to find a way to sell ourselves. So you're not really selling yourself. I don't feel like you're selling yourself. You're being you, Natalie. You have a story. Let me see what you said up here. Let me give you an example. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me use your example and I'm going to tell you exactly what you'd say on a video. Okay, hold on. I would like to try this, but it takes money, make money, and I'm not working. Okay. So, for instance, your hook or your story would be, hi, I'm Natalie King. I have 2 boys. I don't have a job. I can't afford to leave my house. I got to take care of my kids. I didn't know how I could bring an income in. I'm a struggling mom. And I found a lady online just scrolling because I was desperate. I need to bring an income in. I don't know how else to do this. I can't leave them to go get a job. I don't want to get a job. I found a program that taught me the skills to be able to make money from my phone. I work 2 hours a day. Right now, I'm sharing with you in this video how I'm able to do this. I'm attracting my perfect daily paying customers to come and check this information out. In this business, you're going to learn how to tell your story real quick. And what happens is you come into my automations, you're going to get the system. The system comes free. You don't even got to say all that. If you're doing a 1-minute video, you just keep it really short, right? But I'm just telling you, that would be something that you could talk about. I couldn't go get another job. I didn't have the money when I started this. I came up with the money to be able to get started with one of these programs, and it's taught me X, Y, Z. That's literally what you're going to be sharing. I've learned how to use my phone working 2 hours a day to connect with other stay-at-home moms who are struggling. This has been the simplest class I could have ever imagined taking, because it is. Following a 2-hour strategy, which I haven't even gone into that with you guys yet. But it is simple. I share my story every day. If you want to learn how to be able to make anywhere from $100 to $1,400 a day with your phone, cell phone, Wi-Fi, 2 hours a day, down in the comments, put the word blueprint. I'd love to share it with you, right? So the programs teach you the skills. Joe, let me explain it. Let me break it down for you. The program that you buy is going to teach you everything about the digital space, how to build an online business. If you don't want to promote our programs that you're already getting access to be able to get 100% profit, you can sell anything you want. We're teaching you the skills to be able to come online, share your story, say what this program did for you. What did you learn? Give me one thing you've learned from the program. Well, I've gotten my confidence for sure. I built my following on YouTube. I'm about to be monetized on YouTube. Okay? Anything you're learning, you're going to share that. Or if you got a sale, you show that. And you talk about how it could help another person. There's someone with a problem just like you who needs a solution, whether it is branding themselves, building an email list. The money is in the email list, guys, right? Yes, you can. You can sell physical products on your digital online business. But my question to you is, I mean, I don't know. What do you have products now? Do you have products now? So you said you have an app idea. Well, this program is going to teach you how to build everything online, though. If you don't want to go online, chances are this is not going to work for you, Joe. We're trying to teach people how to go. We're talking about, hi, Rush Boy, how are you? So let's give you an example. We have people in the dental industry. We have boutique owners. We have, did I say dentists, real estate companies. They want to move online. Now, boutique owners have physical products, but they want to sell them online. What did I do for my business? This is my business. I didn't have any other business. I resell these programs to get my income in. Joe, I resell these digital programs and I get 100% profit. This is my business. Okay. Now, I have learned to create my own community. So I get people over there where I have other products and services. But this is my main baby. I promote what they gave me. They already are done for me. I didn't have to think of a product or service. I was coming from the corporate world. I didn't know what I was doing online. So this is helpful because you didn't have to worry about what to create. No inventory required with this, Joe. It's low overhead, or no overhead and no inventory. I didn't know what I was doing, so I just sit here and I promote these programs following the 2-hour workday. So I don't have any, these are the products I promote, the 5 digital programs. They give me an income. And I've been doing this for 20 months now. I've been looking for something online as well, regular job. However, it's hard to find them. It's hard to find them, Natalie. Sometimes they're not real either. Okay? I know what the workforce really is. I worked in healthcare for over 20 years, and these jobs at the end of the day are scams. They are. I always tell people that come and call me a scammer, they say, oh, you're a scammer. Why is it a scam? You guys are buying things every day online. But when I talk about a digital program that teaches you the skills to be able to make income with 5 done-for-you programs, you don't even got to think of what to create. Then I'm the scammer. That doesn't make any sense. You guys will be so quick to go because you know Amazon, you know Shein. So you're going to pull out your wallet and buy one of those because you know it, right? My job is to brand myself. Correct, Natalie. You have to brand yourself. People don't buy products. They buy people. When I come on every day, I'm basically getting you to know, like, and trust me. You see what I'm saying, guys? I don't think your website is... Yeah, it is. Hey, Natalie, my website works. Natalie, tell them. You might have to type it directly into your browser, www.manuelavincent.com, or it should work. It works for other people. Sometimes I don't know what the issue is, but the website works. The website works. Just try it different ways. I can type it in manuelavincent.com and it comes right up. Guys, I need to keep going. I need to get into the bulk of this. So you guys, I have been covering a lot of this already. I have 5 digital products, 1 offer, but 5 digital programs that teach people how to make money online. These pay out 100% profit. Okay, I talked about that already. So when Manuela, or let's say that Joe gets started and he decides to come in at the $900 or the $1,400 program. By the way, there's 5 different ones. You come in where you want, you can afford. Monique, I will have to find the 14. You're going to do it. You'll do it. Monique, try it on a payment plan. I have them on my website. I don't know if you can do the payment plan, Monique, but I tried it and it worked for me. Some people don't want to try it because they're scared. I don't know. Klarna, Afterpay. You can also try Sezzle and Affirm and ZipPay. Okay? Some of them will allow you to do up to $1,400. Have you heard of Dan Coe? He has a huge following. He releases silly courses, ebooks. So that's another thing, Joe. You can learn to make your own ebook. There's a lady in here that just said that she just created her first ebook. Now she's able to make another income. See, the goal with this is to start with the 10 income streams or the 4 income streams, whichever one if you come in at the 900, that's 4 income streams. If you come in at the 1400, that's 10 income streams, right? I have about 20 income streams now. So the goal with this is to build more income streams. You got these products already created for you, right? I feel the people don't like ebooks. Depending on what the topic is. There is Daryl in our community who is now a almost $600,000 income earner just off of the programs, by the way. He sells his health and wellness ebook. People like it. It depends how passionate you are about that ebook, Joe. He's about bodybuilding. And so he basically, in his ebook that he sells, he's talking about what he eats every day. He's taking you along the shopping trip journey for what he buys in the grocery store. And he's showing you his workout. That stuff sells. Ebooks do sell depending on your topic. Okay. So let's keep it moving. I think some people, Manuela, they have tried digital marketing and they have said it doesn't work. And you know why it doesn't work, right? But everybody is different. You're correct. She said, it's not broke, Joe. Natalie just said it works. Either you're not really going to it or you're not putting it in right. Either way, you can even go to my channel header on YouTube and you can click it up there or wait till I'm off the live. My site is not broke. I've tried it several times and even Natalie's tried it. She's actually in my automated system. Okay? So I'm not sure if you're really doing it or what the deal is. Anybody can get to my website. It works. It might be your phone. It might be you're not in the right browser. You got to literally type it in and it'll come up. Or it's trying to block it. One income stream, Natalie. So the question over here, TikTok guys, is Natalie's asking how many income stream does the $100 program? One. That's why I've only gotten one of those because they see how you're only getting one income stream. That's nothing wrong with that because if you can get good, you could bring in 3 sales. That's 100, 200, 3, and then you can upgrade to the $300 program. So there's nothing wrong with any of these. But yes, that one just has the one income stream. I wanted many income streams. I had to click the link, typing it in. Yeah, try typing it in. Oh, you had to click the link. Yeah, that's why I sent you the link to click. I thought you were saying the link itself is broke because it works when you click it. Okay, good. Try it. Okay, make sure you check your spam folder, promotion folder. You guys are going to get a blueprint from me. ManuelaVincent.com. You can go here. I'm talking about a business that allows you to make 100% profit. Reselling digital programs, guys. This is the new thing right now. This is what's popping, okay? Digital, you need to be in it. I have 5 digital done for you programs. I didn't create them. My multiple 7-figure earner created these. They've worked for her. Her first 6 months, she made 6 figures. In 17 months, she made her first $1 million. Okay. Right. So, I mean, if that's where you start, that's where you start, Natalie. But we always tell people that come at the $100 program, you don't stay there. Let's get you 3 customers so you can keep upgrading. That's how it works. When at the time, the highest program we had was 900. I said, I'm going to try this on a payment plan. God, please, let me get it. And it worked. And I actually did it on a firm. And I didn't have to pay $0 out of pocket. I don't think my credit was that great. I think it was at the time in the high 500s, right? And I still got approved. I mean, all these things are different for everybody. They look at different criteria. But I didn't have to pay $0 out of pocket. Now I'm in business. I'm going to get myself together. I'm going to do what my mentor tells me. And then I plugged my system up within 2 hours. And I started going on Facebook because that was my #1 platform. People know me because of my family over there, pictures, all that stuff. That's the warm market, right? Got my first sale over there. 7 days. And then I started using other platforms. Like my mentor said, when you get good with one, you go to others. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube now. I'm on IG. You do what you have to do, right? Do you have an affiliate link to the course? You got to go to the website I gave you. So what happened? Okay, have you gone through the materials? Joe, first thing first, you put your email in. You're going to get a blueprint. Check your emails. Check your emails, Joe. 5 minutes. You're going to get a blueprint. It's literally telling you about what I'm talking about today. Then you're going to watch 2 videos from my mentor. It should pop up immediately, actually. Once you go to the website, you're going to see her, a blonde lady. She's telling you about the business, what you're getting, how much they are, if you're interested, right? So your question is, yes, so when you start the business, and that will be covered in the blueprint, that's why the website's important. It explains all that, Joe. That's why you need to go back there. Okay, listen. But to answer your question, yes, depending which program you get. So the highest program I have is $1,400. Okay, you're going to get 2 links with that one. Joe, do you know why? Was I self-conscious? Joe, I have majority family over there. I almost consider blocking them before I started posting because I don't think anybody wants to be criticized. Family is the worst for that. I'm going to answer your other question, Joe. Joe, I love your questions today, by the way. I'm going to go back to your question about the affiliate links in a minute. But yes, I was nervous. Now I don't care, Joe. I kept them on there. I've had old coworkers who want to get in this now. I don't care because guess why, Joe? You're going to learn this. They don't pay your bills. Their mindset is not where yours will be. Let's be business owners. I don't want to work in the 9-to-5 grind anymore. My job as a digital marketer, I'm targeting 9-to-5ers because I know it's hard and scary to think your job is going to get gone or you're living paycheck to paycheck. You barely got ends meeting. I think people don't understand what they don't understand. So when I'm in it now, I can fully go and explain this to people. I can tell you, look, your job is not secure because I got gone after 20 years. I can explain this very faithfully and confidently that there's another way outside of a 9-to-5 to make an income. And I found it. If you can just be coachable, if you can plug into a 2-hour workday, if you can follow a mentor who gives you a daily video every single day, if you can get on the 3 live Zooms a week, you're going to be able to do this too. Okay? But you got to have the mentality to know that money doesn't come from the sky. First, number 1, you're learning a new skill. Give yourself grace and patience. You got to learn the skills. So, you're already in my automations, right, Monique? I'm going to go back to the questions. Monique, are you already in my automations? I think you are. So, I'm trying to figure out how to get this information. Hey, Monique, send me a message, send me an email, because I think you emailed me a couple times. Monique, send me an email through the automations. Okay, Monique, I think you're already in my automations. Tell me if you are, please answer me. Because what I'm going to have you do is just email me through there. And then I'm going to give you the direct link to sign up. Yes, you are. If you go, hold on, Monique. Let me show you real quick. Let me show you guys since you want to look at this. Okay, so let me turn the page. Let me turn this. Okay, so Monique, let me just show you where to go. You should have access to this. You should have already gotten to this, okay? This is where and also, Joe, look at what I'm showing you. This is what you're going to come to when you go into my automations. You're going to come to this page after you watch the videos with my mentor. First, let me go back. I want to show you guys. I'm very transparent. Once you go to my page, hold on. Let me go all the way back first. I like to show everybody everything. This is how I work. You see me? Hi. you're going to go to manuelavincent.com. You should have done this already. If you're already in my automations, for the people that haven't, you put your email in here. Next, wait for your blueprint to come in the email. Check your spam folder, promotion folder. Immediately when you do this, guys, let me do my own email real quick. Boop, boop. Watch what's going to pop up. Immediately, this lady is our mentor. She's going to pop up for you. Watch it. I think so many people skip this part because you're looking for the blueprint. It's going to go to your email. But watch this lady. This is who's teaching us. This is the lady who is now a multiple seven-figure earner. Watch what she's saying. Listen to what she's saying. There's testimonials over here, right? And then she's saying, go to the next step if you want to learn about and you're ready to do a successful online business. Click the orange button or the purple button, pink button. It's going to take you to this page. So Monique, you're going to read all this. You probably already did. Anybody watching, you go down. You keep scrolling down the page. All this information is important. It's telling you about the program, what you have here at your fingertips, what you're going to learn. Look, look, look. Testimonials, more you can watch. There's me, my life, my family. And then you keep scrolling. You got to scroll down all the way, Monique. Let me show you. Go to this page I'm showing you. If you need me to email it to you again, just email me from one of the emails I sent you. So here's the programs, everybody. 1,400, 900. It tells you what they encompass. You're getting bonuses, okay? So you go down a little more. Monique, there's your $100 program. That's the launch pad right there, Monique. You got to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. And then here's your choices, right? I don't know if you speak Spanish, Monique. There's a Spanish option. Here's the English option. You click that button, Monique. You put your information in. Make sure my face is here. This is who you're buying from, me, Manuela. And here's where your options are. Make sure you pick the right one. If you're not Spanish, you don't go for the Spanish one. You pick the first one, okay? And then you can pay via PayPal. You can access instant access. That's just you put the credit card in, right? And if you want a payment plan for that one, it's right here. You just click this Stripe button right there. And this is where all my options for payment plans are. Afterpay and Klarna. If you don't want to pay through there, which is fine, you could just pick credit card here or debit card, right, and put it in there. Or you go back here if you don't want to do a payment plan and just pick PayPal or this one. This one will let you pay regular debit card, credit card, right? And you just plug in your information right here. You see what I'm saying? Card payment, Afterpay. Afterpay is through here too. I got so many payment options on here, guys. It's just that's where you go. Monique, did you get me? Do you get what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me go back to my chat. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Hope everyone's having a great morning. Natalie, you're amazing. Is it safe to come into my spam folder? Yes, it is. I watched all the videos. Okay. Hi, Carmen. I don't have Spanish, but I might do that one anyway because I want to learn. Yeah. So I think it's all. Let me go and look. Okay. So if you just want. So because I'm at the highest program, if you can see here. These lower programs, you can buy them in Spanish if you want to, right? Like if you came in here like Monique, the same way. If she wanted just the Spanish, she'd pick the Spanish program, right? She'd go here and click the Spanish one. But I don't know what she wants, so that's how that works. Let me go back out. The same with these $300 programs. The $600 one, you can do English or Spanish, right? But when you come to these top levels, you're literally, let me see. You see also, if let's say you wanted to do the $900 one and you wanted to get it in Spanish, you would click that one. Otherwise, you pay with the other ones. Actually, this one comes in English too. See, Legacy Builder, English and Spanish. Okay. The only one that comes with both already because you're reselling all of them, right? Is the $1,400 program because you literally have 10 income streams at this point. You got the biggest package. It's going to give you the most income streams. That's how this works, guys. Have any questions, just email me. Let me go back. All right, so I wanted to share that with you. Let me turn my camera back around. Okay. Well, we're on here a little bit over an hour. It's okay, though. Let me read some more chat. You watched the videos, Monique. Now I showed you where to go, Monique. So let me know if you have any questions. Do you have it in other languages? No, we're not there yet. We have to start with one language first. We did Spanish first. Because why? A lot of people are Spanish. So they're the ones who kind of asked us, can you create it in Spanish? So that's what we did. More countries to come down the road. More languages to come down the road. I have to go back in later today because I missed the different program options. Okay, Natalie, but you saw how I showed you? Natalie, you saw how I showed you? So the breakdown. So you got to scroll down the page. A lot of people miss that. I don't know what it is because the top one, they freak out. $1,400. I had to talk to another lady about that yesterday. She saw the top one, 14, and she's like, that's all. I can't do that one. I'm like, there's different ones. Go down the page and take your time and look. Okay? So check them out, Natalie, all right? So, guys, we're over an hour already. This is good. I like you guys. You guys are very engaging today. I appreciate that, okay? But let's talk about that. So now you see the programs. You're going to go check out the details, right? Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll mention that to her. Maybe I'll mention that to our mentor because a lot of people they see that because that is our top seller, $1,400 and $900. So that's why it's on the top. But then I talk about all the programs on my lives and they're like, you said there was more. And I said, yeah, you got to scroll down. I have to always tell people that. I'm going to recommend the $1,400 because you're getting more for your money. Number one, and you get 10 income streams. You're getting more advanced training, advanced AI. Go and look at the breakdown. Advanced AI training. You're learning how to do TikTok shop if you want to, affiliate marketing. She's going to start bringing in guest speakers from TikTok. You said I don't have that much. It would be most of my savings, but I won't have the savings. I don't know if I should. Let me just advise you. I'm at the $1,400, but I started at the $9,000. You got to choose what you can do. Don't be freaked out by that number. If you can't start there, start where you can, Joe, Natalie, Monique. Monique is coming in at the $100 program. My guidance to you, though, don't stay there. Get yourself 3 customers. It's going to be easy because we teach you. You get up. You start doing at least, you'll get to the $300. So my recommendation, Joe, is do what you can afford. I'm not saying deplete your savings out, my friend. I would never tell you to do that. I don't know if you can do a payment plan. Try the payment plans. If you want the $1,400 because you can make up to that, then try the payment plans. I have them on my page if you can do that. If that is not in your wheelhouse, try the $900. If that's not in your wheelhouse, try the $600, the $300. Come in where you can. I'm never going to tell you to do something you're not comfortable doing. For me, I'm blessed that I got in when I did, $900 through a firm. And then I literally upgraded to the 14, which is a $500 difference. I did that when it first launched because I had the income from selling the $900 programs. So I was able to upgrade. I always reinvest my income into something good, right? That's how I did it. So I've got about 60 already through this program. Does that mean you'll do that? Your first goal is to at least get 1 because then your investment comes back to you. That's what my mindset was. Okay, I'm going to come in at the $900 program. I'm going to come in at the $900 program. And my goal is to get a $900 sale to get my investment back. Now I have proof that it works and I can come on social media. You don't have to do a live if you don't want to. We're going to teach you all those things, right? And I showed my screenshot, all my content in my videos, my 3 videos a day that I do, which you're going to be doing, social media, TikTok, whatever, shorts. And I show it. That then in turn attracts other people to want to take a look at it. Okay, let's be honest. Income talks, right? I don't try to try to deceive people by saying you're going to make that. I show this is what is possible, how I did it. I tell you how I did it on my lives. I told you guys I made my first sale on Facebook. That's my warm market. Then I got good and I started going to the other platforms. And TikTok is a gold mine. Hint, hint. It really is. That's where the majority of my videos are. And then I've learned to automate. So I repurpose my content from over there to over to YouTube. I get people always asking me blueprint details. Boom, boom, boom. That's what builds my leads up into my system. That's how I'm able to do the sales, guys. Okay, it's not rocket science. But you got to stay consistent. I'm not going to lie to you. There's not one day I don't post my videos. You don't have to go live, but I'm consistent with my lives, except when I was hospitalized. I couldn't do it. I felt like crap, right? Let's get to this real quick. And if you guys don't have time, it's okay. I understand. But I still want to teach a little bit, okay? Look, so we talked about the 5 offers. I shared them with you guys. There's 5 digital programs here that allow you to make an income and you're learning from at the same time. Where else are you going to do that? College doesn't even do that. You get to learn and earn here. Already done for you products. $1,400 program, $900 program, $600 program, $300 program, $100 program. You decide which one you want to start with and you go for it. You're going to start plugging into the training we give you in the system. We have 3 live stream videos every week. We do a webinar once a week. And on these trainings, you're going to learn and you can ask questions when you're struggling. That's your opportunity. If you don't want to ask questions there, you're going to ask in our community of 58,000 people. You raise your hand. Someone's always answering the question. You can actually search questions in there. It's an interactive community. There's always someone up all over the world. By the way, this is all over the world. It's not even 1% saturated. We have created 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa. Okay? I'm going to do what I have to be successful. Amen, Monique. I'm so proud of you, Monique. I'm proud of Monique. I am. She's been connecting with me. She's going to start. Doesn't matter if you start at the 100. Do you stay there? No, Monique, we're going to get you right. We're going to get you to where you need to be so you can upgrade. Okay. Let me tell you about that. You can always upgrade within 30 days. You pay the difference. Okay. Let me explain this to you. Nobody on here is in my $900 program that I think a lot of you are new to me. But I've been sending out emails for those people because our mentor is pushing without you having to worry about paying the full amount. Let's say you were already at the 900 and you wanted to upgrade to the 1400, or if you were at the lower programs and you wanted to upgrade, right? She's giving everybody till the end of the month to upgrade for the difference. After the end of this month, anybody who doesn't upgrade is going to have to pay the full difference, okay? All of you guys are new, so you're going to still be good because you got 30 days. From the time you sign up with your program, you have 30 days to do something. Let's go. That's motivation. That's why she does it. She wants you to get into gear to get your customers. So you'll have 30 days to upgrade and pay the difference, guys, okay? We do keep track of that stuff. Okay, listen. Now you know about the programs, okay? I said that we have created how many self-made millionaires? 23. I think it's 24 now in South Africa. We have created 136 and 7-figure income earners in the United States. That stay-at-home mom I just mentioned, she's about to hit 6 figures this year. My goal is to hit 6 figures online in the digital space this year. I have some big goals. Let me also break this down for you, Joe and Monique and who else, Natalie, just because I like numbers, okay? If you were to come in at the $1,400, 8 customers will get you $11,000 a month. That is 6 figures, guys. 8 customers. You can't do that in network marketing like that. I don't like network marketing, but I'm just saying. My mentor always says, oh, I sold a $9 lip gloss, and I never even came close to making that much money in a month or a year, okay? more perspective. Okay, ready? 12 times 900 is 10K. I don't know if you can see that. 10,800. If you were to bring in 12 customers at the $900 level, 12 customers, that's a 10K income. You're still going to be making six figures. That's why I jumped in those higher programs, guys. I want that kind of income. If you can't do that right now, it's okay. But keep it in your mindset. You want to get up there as quick as you can. And our jobs as mentors, as coaches, is to get you there, right? We're going to help you as much as we can. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. We have all the tools and resources in here for you not to fail, but you still got to do the work, guys. I hope that makes sense, okay? So, again, for those who are new and you're watching, once you come into the system and you get your program, you're going to be emailed automatically your digital program. You're going to go in your back office. You're going to start getting to work. It's going to literally walk you through what you need to do to start your business. You need to get your website connected. Not hard. If you get stuck, we have a tech team, but it's not hard. I did it in 2 hours. Then, okay, let me explain to you. You're getting an automated system for free. That is what's doing the selling, telling, follow-up for us. That literally is doing the work. That's doing 98% of the work for us. The other 2 is creating the content so that people can find you without you having to get on a phone. We don't have to get on phones with people for this. I didn't want to do that kind of business. Right? Now, people will email me and I'll send them a personal message. I've done Zooms once a month where I invite people to come on the Zoom and ask me questions. That's different. I'm not going to sit there and call 100 people to try to buy a program from me. This program, this automated system does 98% of the work for me. They come to your capture page. They put their email address in. They're going to get the blueprint. Blessings, Kalia. How are you today? They're going to get the blueprint. That's a free document. You guys, Joe, Monique, Natalie, you guys already got that. The blueprint tells the people who want to see what this is all about. Okay, that's what it is. You're going to watch that video with our mentor talking about the program. That should answer 99% of your questions. A lot of people skip that part. That's why I showed it to you, what you probably missed. And then you're in my automations. 30 emails you get. 30 emails. So just to make sure I heard you correct, I stepped away. Did you say 8 customers equals? Yes. Okay. So let me calculate it for you, Natalie. Look. Okay. If you're at the $1,400 program, you take $1,400 because I need my calculator. I'm not quick with math. Okay. Times 8 customers. 11,200 a month. That's monthly income, Natalie. That's why I tell my potential customers, I want you guys to break the numbers down. We're all about the money. We're all about the numbers. Show me. How can I do that? There's no other business that you can make that kind with 8 customers, right? 8 $1,400 sales brings you 11,000 a month. 11,000. Okay. With the $900 program, you can do it with all the programs. Just calculate it. But with the top 2 programs that get you there quicker, you can do it slower, you could do it quicker, okay? 900 times 12 is 10,800. 10,800 a month. Those 2 programs can get you to 6 figures online in the online space in a whole year if you can consistently do that. That's nothing. 6 customers, 8 customers. This is not rocket science. This is so super simple. Thank you for the love and the hearts. I appreciate you. Okay. Following the 2-hour blue. I haven't even gotten to that, but I'm going to get into it, guys. Okay. So you got the system that's doing the it's talking to your people. Natalie's in my system. Monique's in my system. Joe, I think you're in my system now. So you guys are going to go through the process of getting 30 emails from me unless you just don't want to hear from me. Again, you're not interested in making $1,400 sales. You're not interested in 3, 6, 9. You're not interested in any of it. You don't want to hear from Manuela ever again. Then you're going to go to the bottom of my email and you're going to click that unsubscribe button. I do it to people that I don't want to hear from anymore. I love this business because it is rejection free and recession free. Nobody can take this away from you. And who cares if people unsubscribe? They weren't your perfect customer anyway. I don't pay attention to the things that don't work for me. I pay attention to what is working. Did Manuela get more leads today? Did Manuela get a sale today? What does Manuela got to tweak in her content to get more leads? You understand what I'm saying? Yay. Yes. Kalia says. Right. Kalia says. No, I can't. I'm not a math person. Sorry. You're on the wrong live for that one. I'm open and honest about that. Math was not my strong point. Okay, look. So now you guys see this flow. What happens is if you want to stay in my automations, you're going to eventually buy. You're going to keep hearing me. You're going to keep getting my emails. Natalie knows. Kalia, I don't think you're in my automations. Natalie and who else was on here with me? Monique knows. You're going to keep getting those emails. Hi, I'm here. Not going nowhere unless you unsubscribe. That's good. My job is doing it. I'm going to give you value. I'm going to explain. I'm going to show you testimonials. I'm going to tell you the reasons why you should be getting started with your own digital business. If that bothers you, then you're not. If it bothers you and you don't like that, then this is not for you. That's who I'm trying to connect with. I want to give value. Okay, this is what I do. All right, let's get to the good part, guys. Let's go. Okay, we're going to go to the 2-hour workday now. If you want to screenshot this, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screenshot it. Boop, boop, boop. I actually have a workshop I got to get on in an hour. So I'm glad I did my lives early today. That's another thing. You guys will get access to our mentors workshops where she teaches you how to make a consistent 10K. Because these programs sell, but you always want to have that residual, that passive income always coming in. That's why I learned to build a community. You're going to learn that stuff in here too. I have my own community that I'm growing slowly. I want you guys to be part of that too. I'm always adding new people in there. It's a free community to get into. And what happens is people will see that, okay, she's got that program. We're going to get extra support. If they want to buy other things that I'm in, they're going to buy those courses. I'm all about digital marketing. So that's why you can build extra. And I'm going to start doing coaching where I might charge $97 a month for that. That's the kind of stuff that's going to build that income for you every month, daily, monthly, more than 10K a month. Plus you got these programs working for you. You're reselling these. Okay. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Someone on here already said it, multiple streams of income. That's what we teach you in this program too. It's not about just selling a course to sell a program. No, you're going to learn how to be a good digital marketer, okay? So, the next part is a 2-hour workday. How do you get discovered, guys? You got to get discovered. Maybe some of your questions were on here. You were saying, how are people going to find us? If we're not going on phones and we're talking to people and doing all this craziness, well, that's where you're going to learn how to storytell really quickly. We're going to teach you how to spend 1 hour of your day, even if you work a job, in the nooks and crannies. You're going to create 3 short form videos a day. How soon after I purchase can I make a sale? So Monique, I can't tell you that. That's one of the questions I always get. That was on my frequently asked question. I can't tell you that, but on average, people that really implement, I don't know what platform you're planning on using. I know I went to Facebook because people knew me over there. And that's why I did it in 7 days. If you go to the website, it'll even tell you on average, our customers are making their first sale, their investment back in 7 days. But is that guaranteed? No. It depends on how quickly you get your system set up, number one. Number two, where are you going to start posting that? Are you going to do your 3 videos? That's what I'm getting into now. Your 3 videos consistently every single day. You're going to either do copy paste ads for the next 30 minutes because that's part of the program. The same way you found me. But let me get into that. I can't tell you how quick your income's going to come in because I don't know you, Monique, personally. I can't legally tell you that because I don't know how quickly and what your audience is going to be and what is your story going to be, Monique. I don't know what you're going to say. We can tweak that. We can work on that story as you come into this. What are we going to talk about, right? I do audits. I'm going to start doing audits on people's content too. So look, 1 hour, you're going to do the 3 short form videos. Look, 7-second videos, 30-second videos, 1 minute video. That's what we teach you. A 7-second video would be like this. For instance, I like coffee. I don't know about y'all. I don't know what your background, like what you're going to be doing. Are you just going to be driving somewhere in the mall, taking a walk, showing yourself? You do you, whatever's comfortable to you. But in the morning, I make my cup of coffee. And when I'm in the kitchen, I'm recording myself for 7 seconds and I'm looking at the camera or I'm sipping my coffee. And I'm just going to put text on the screen and I'm going to be relatable to my perfect audience. My perfect customer is the laid off mama at 52 who's sick and tired of working in a job that doesn't care, got laid off, right? Or you're struggling, burnt out 9-to-5er and you don't want to keep going to work. Mama's home with her coffee. Do you want that lifestyle too? Do you want to be able to make an income from your phone? That's ultimately what I'm trying to relay in my story when I'm connecting with people on social media. Do you want this lifestyle? I don't live in a rich place. I don't care about that. My whole point was being home with my now teenager, 17 years old, chilling with her after my lives. I only work 2 hours a day with my cup of coffee, relaxing, not rushing to go out in the streets and bunch of traffic. That's what I'm trying to get across. I'm able to make anywhere from $100 to $1,400 a day with my cell phone. Do you want to learn these same skills and strategies I've learned over the last 20 months? Down in the comments, put the word blueprint. I love to share it with you. And I put text on the screen and I always put at the end, do you want to learn these same strategies and skills to be able to bring in that kind of income or replace your 9-to-5? Then I want to talk to you. Down in the comments, put the word ready. I love to share the blueprint with you. That's how I do my videos. You guys can see it on my shorts. If you're on my TikTok, my channels are up. By the way, my social media platforms are up in my channel if you want to go look at those. Natalie says, coffee's my thing. It gets my, right, girl? I love my coffee, but I keep it real simple. I'm not a dancer, but sometimes that trending sound be right. And then I put it on there and I might be bopping to it a little bit while I'm drinking my coffee. Ultimately, it's what you're saying on the screen that's going to attract the people to come and ask you, what are you doing, girl? Let me see it. I get so many people saying, ready, please. They're like telling me that they just had a baby and they got laid off. Like, I get so many messages from people like that because guess why? They're resonating with me. I don't got babies anymore, but they don't want to be, they don't know what they can do. They're not getting callbacks from jobs. I know how that feels. And so what else can you do that's legal that you can start to sell programs to make 100% profit to get income back in your pocket? Natalie says, yes, Lord, I see you everywhere. You're finding me everywhere, then I must be doing something right. If she's finding me my job is to keep on going and keep putting that content out because I want to be to that point. If you ain't seeing Manuela's face everywhere, then we're not doing something. That is hilarious. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate you. That is hilarious. But that's how we do it over here. We don't complicate it. We don't got to say our whole life history. We keep it short, 7 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, right? 1 minute, I'm usually talking about things, about this program, what I learned in it. I was sick and tired of being burnt out. I'm so thankful this came to me in the right timing. I don't got to go get another job because I found something that truly works. I'm my authentic self when I'm speaking to the camera and I'm looking. I literally can envision someone just like me. And our mentor will tell you the same thing. She'll say, you're not just talking to the camera. I mean, it's you. You're talking to yourself, but you're talking to the person who's on the other side that needs something like this, who is desperate, sick and tired. That's who I focus on when I speak my content. And then it comes across authentically. That's how you got to do it, guys. It's not hard to be a content creator. Some people just don't know what they're doing. They're on here for the wrong reasons. I'm not on here to dance. I'm on here to help another mom, another dad, another person struggling. And when you can help other people, what does God do? He blesses you. That's when you see the income coming in, guys. That's how it works. Okay? So that's your 3 videos. Then the next part is 30 minutes after that. See this? 30 minutes. You're going to do copy paste ads for 30 minutes a day. And this is every day you have to do this. This is how it's going to reach many people. The algorithms pick up on you. If you show up every day, they're going to get you. They're going to push you out to more people. That's how it works. Okay? So 30 minutes, you're going to do copy paste ads. We're going to give you free ads. You don't got to pay for any ads. And you're going to start posting on these sites we give you. I did that in the first 6 or 7 months. Then I stopped because I go live now. Some people don't want to go live. They're scared maybe. I was scared. But I said I need to share this with other people. I need to be vulnerable. Even though there's haters on social media. They're not paying my bills. I got to do this. You can do faceless too. We have 2 ladies in our community that are doing the faceless. They started with the IG and they're doing all faceless. One lady I think she did it over a 7-month time frame, and she's made her first 10K doing that. You can do it. If you can commit and just do it every day, following the strategies, get good with your story, Natalie, you can do it. You got to get good with that story though, because that is really what is selling. What makes somebody want to connect with you to ask you for your free blueprint? Ultimately, that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. And you have a good story. Like your story is going to resonate with a lot of single people out there. Single moms, single dads, right? Good morning, Elva. Your story is going to resonate with that, with somebody. You just got to she said, wow, that is good to know. It is true. We have Elva. Hi, good morning. I don't know if Elva's in our community. She's on my TikTok right now. Elva, do you know this by the top off of your head? We have several people in the community who are going faceless. They IG, and they did really good. I think one lady made 10K. I think it was like 7 months in. I don't know if you know, but there are several people doing faceless because someone over here wants to do faceless, right? So you can do this any way you can, any way you want, as long as you're good with your story. Yeah, Elva said true. Yes, true fact. It's true. I tried faceless, Natalie. Some of mine, sometimes I'll do ones where I'm not showing my face. Maybe I used to show myself walking the trail out here in the summertime, right? Without my face. I tested it out. Because at first I wanted to do all faceless. But then I'm like, me personally, again, this is nothing against you. Everybody's different. Some people want to go faceless and they have a job because of government. I tried it just because I wanted to see what the difference would be. A couple of my videos did pop off when I showed myself walking the trail if I was with my dog. But then I was like, I need to just show my face more, show me. That's me thinking, because I know that if they see me, they're going to resonate with me because they know I'm a real person back here. That's just how I thought about it. And I wasn't really getting many. Hi, Independence chick. Can be done faceless, but it's true. Honesty per Michelle is slower process. Okay, so she brings up another fact, Natalie. So our mentor said, yes, it can be done. We have a whole training that's called Building Your Faceless Empire, but it's slower to get the commissions. Because again, you're trying to build up that know, like, and trust. When people don't see your face, they can't really, trust you. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It can be done, but you really got to do it well. We have the tools in here, and you can even speak to other people that are doing it when you come in. So yeah, keep that all in mind. I just started getting more confident, and I was like, I don't care. They're not paying my bills. I'm going to show my face. Like, I built up for this, my friend. Confidence comes with this program. Michelle even got me out of my shell so that I could do a live because I was scared to do lives. She just said, do it. Be honest with people too. If you're nervous, I'm nervous right now, guys. This is my first live. Bear with me, but I had to talk about this program. Like, that's how she always tells. She's got a whole lesson on how to do the lives. Why do you think I use my board? I use my board because she taught us how to do this. Because when people can focus and they see you getting, writing stuff down, or what they want to know what else you got going on, right? That's just how our brains work, okay? So the last 30 minutes, guys, is literally you're going to be responding to people that are commenting on your videos. And you're going to get emails, guys. I get emails and I answer questions. That's part of my 2-hour workday. But the fun part is when you start getting those readies and the blueprint and people requesting, that's in your content. Wow, you're doing something good. That's when whatever message you said in your story on your video is connecting with people. It's connecting with people, and now you're going to send them to your free blueprint. Okay, Natalie, that's how it works. I send people to my ManuelaVincent.com. They get in, they get the details, they're going to take it from there. I let my automations work for me. It does the follow-up too. You guys that are already in my automations, you already know you're getting email follow-ups, right? Natalie says, I just thought about it because I saw a content creator that does it. A lot of them are doing it. It's a different business though. A lot of content creators are doing faceless. There's a strategy behind it though. Like I said, when you come in here and you go through her blueprint for the faceless empire, and she'll even say, you can do it, but you got to be really good at it. And it may take you a little time to reach that connection, that trust piece, so that you can get your commissions. That's the difference. But there's nothing wrong with that if you want to do it. If that's where your passion is going to be, then you can do it, right? You just got to be consistent. You got to come up with a game plan of what you're going to talk about. But I know you can do it, Natalie, because your story is you're not working. You're not working. You have 2 boys. You can't leave your house. You got to be there with your kids, right? Thank you. Appreciate you, Elva. Where's my thing at? I had these sound effects on here. Where are they at? Sound effects. Thank you, Elva, for being on here. Were you on Christina's live yesterday? I think I saw you. Unless that was another Elva. Guys, I think that's it. Do you guys have any more questions? YouTube, you've been amazing. I know, but it looked like your profile was different. I saw Elva. I was like, oh, she's on there. Christina's doing some things. Christina is doing the thing, man. Guys, I'm talking about Christina, that stay-at-home mom I keep talking about, because she's awesome. She already made $10,900, and it's not even the end of the month yet. Oh, okay. I was just making sure that was you. I appreciate your support coming in my lives. I'm no one special. I mean, I'm thankful you found me. I'm just blessed to be part of this community. Thank you, Kalia. Thank you, guys. Natalie. Guys, you don't have any more questions for me? Natalie, so I got some to-dos for you guys. I got some to-dos for you guys. Natalie, we know that you want to get started. Please email me. Who else is on here that was trying to, and I don't know if you're still on here. Monique, you already know. Monique, let's go. Get started. If you have any questions about the payment plans or anything, let's go. And Joe, I don't know if you're still on here. Do what you can. If 1,400 is not good for you, come in at the other program. There's 5 different ones to take advantage of. You can always upgrade in 30 days and you pay the difference. I don't want you to spend your life savings. I know that was one. Joe said that he would love to join the 1,400. I don't want you to lose your life savings. Whatever your savings is. If you can do a payment plan, try that. So Elva says she started at the $600 program. She's in our community, guys. See, that's what we have here, support. People will come on your live, support you, do whatever, okay? Elva's saying she came in at the $600 program and then she upgraded later. Okay? There's always a way to do something. So you guys just come in where you can. What is most beneficial for you, and you can always upgrade. Okay, I will see what I like when I join. Oh, you mean as far as content creation? Yeah, definitely. Can I, if you wanted to do the more expensive program, can those plans pay part of it or for you if you have the other part? I don't know. Elva, that's a good question. Would you know about that? I think it pays all of it up front. Elva, did you get that question? I don't know if you know about the payment plans, but if you wanted to do the more expensive program, can those payment plans pay part of it for you if you have the other part? Oh, did you hear me, Elva? Okay, I'm going to read it again, Elva. Kalia's asking, if you want to do the more expensive, meaning the $1,400 program, can those payment plans pay part of it for you if you have the other part? So she's saving to do this. My girl Kalia wants to get in this, right? I don't think you can split it though, right? I think it's all or nothing. I don't know. No, she wants to join at the $1,400 program. She's already has half of it saved. So she's asking if you join. I'm just trying to think. Sometimes my mind's slow, guys. Kalia, stay on here because I want to see if Elva knows the answer to this question. So she's already saved half of it, right, Kalia? And you're saying if you join the payment program, I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking right. With the other, you cannot split it. Okay. You come in and the payment plans, it's the full price, Kalia. So you can't split a payment plan. So like if you go to the $1,400 option or the $900 option, it's going to require you to pay the whole amount of whatever that program is. You can't split the payment options. It's not made that way. Thank you, Elva. My mind's a little slow this morning. Because I was like, when I did it, I came all in, but it didn't even have an option to split it unless something's changed since then. All right. Any other questions, guys? Because I'm going to bounce off of here. I got things to do. I got to spend time with my teenager. They've been off for 3 days this week. We're in Virginia. They've been off for 3 days. And they might go tomorrow, late opening. We'll see. Blessings to you too. So guys, again, Manuela Vincent, you're going to go here to get your free blueprint to tell you about what I talked about today. This is an amazing program, amazing opportunity. You're going to learn so much in this program. I can't talk about it all in one video, guys, but I can tell you that this has been life-changing for me and my family. It's allowed me not to have to go get another job because I focus on my business every day. No, she can start at 200. No, she could start at 200, 250 if she does Afterpay or Klarna. What do you mean? She could start at 200 or 250. Yeah. So Kalia, if you're still, you have a beautiful day too, Natalie. Kalia, if you're still on, Kalia. So Elva is saying that if you did the $1,400 program and you've already saved half of what you want to do. So I don't know which program you're intending to buy. Let's just say you did the 1,400. Let's say you saved half. That's $700, right? Elva's saying that your monthly payments, if you did Afterpay or Klarna, would be $200 to $250 a month. I think that's to pay it off faster, right? You never have to pay the full amount off. You never have to, like with any of us who do the payment plan, you don't have to pay the full price to start. That's why when you go to my payment plans, Kalia, did I ever show you that? If you go to the checkout, whatever program you want, you click on the Klarna or the Afterpay, it'll literally tell you, learn more, how much it will break it down for you. It will literally show you. Because Elva's saying at the $600 program, she got started with the $99 a month with Afterpay. She got started $99 a month with Afterpay. I was blessed. I did it on a firm, and I don't even know if a firm still works with us. Do you know, Elva? Because it's not, I couldn't add it on my site. It took it off. But when I did it on a firm, and I didn't have to pay zero out of pocket. Zero out of pocket, and by the time the first payment was due, I already got in profit mode. So I'm not sure. But the whole point with those payment plans is so you don't got to pay nothing, all of it up front like that, right? That's the whole point. But again, Kalia, if you have any questions, just email me. We could talk about it offline. No big deal. We don't got to share all that up in here. If anybody else has any questions about the payment plans, let's say you try to go to the payment options I have on my site. Yes, it's possible zero to start it, and it does depend on the credit. So I was saying my credit wasn't even that great, but I guess I got approved for it. I don't know. So again, I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, if you guys want to try, if you go to my website and you see the payment plans there, and if maybe you tried them and they're not working, I have other ones outside of that I can recommend to you. I know there's several. There's Sezzle, there's Zip Pay, and there's a couple other ones. Okay. All right. But you guys have an amazing day. If there's no other questions, you guys get in my inbox over here on YouTube. Yeah, Sezzle and Zip, those two work as well. Bye, Elva. I appreciate you being on today. Have a great day. Happy Winning Wednesday. Bless you. And so you guys have a great day too. Okay. I look forward to speaking to you. Get to my emails. If you have any questions, we can take this offline. We can chat privately. Okay. Anything you have to ask me, just ask me on my email. All right. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Happy Winning Wednesday.